So yeah, obviously we got the sunroof. That's the only reason why I bought it. Straight up. Little 5-litre Windsor with 3.5 horsepower. So much bling on the thing. God damn. Alright guys, today we are on the way to get another car. And I know you'll be saying, why do you need another car? Just shush, okay? I'm getting another car. So we're going to go over to the north side of Auckland, the North Shore, out to an area by the name of Coatesville. And we're going to go and have a look at something special. So stay tuned. Yeah, should be a good day. So, we have just picked up the latest acquisition to the fleet. First impressions. This thing is way too quiet, way too high, and it just doesn't have my touch yet. So we've got some things to work on, definitely. I was half expecting there'd be a few things I wasn't going to be happy with. You can't have a V8 with no noise, you know? Yeah, we'll see how we go. Probably going to be a hell of a lot of content on this car coming up, so yeah, it should be interesting. But for the time being, we'll get this thing home. We'll do a bit of a rundown on what it is and what it's got, the condition of it and everything like that, and then yeah, we'll maybe go into what the plans will be for this particular car. So hopefully get through this traffic that's unusually bad for a Saturday, but then again, if you live in Auckland, you know how it is. So yeah, let's get this thing home and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, so this is my 1997 DL LTD. Right, so inside we obviously got the full LTD trim, so beautiful wood grain on the doors, the nice LTD badging that they put on the door trims. Got these cool little armrest cover things, which are pretty cool. Fairmonts don't have them, Fairmont gears don't have them. I believe it's only the Fairlanes and the LTDs that get this. Obviously leather seats. The leather seats are a little bit different to the normal Fairmont and Fairmont gear leather that you generally see. So yeah, it just makes it stand out a little bit more. Obviously, we have a mother flippin' sunroof. I am so fucking stoked about that. I've always wanted a sunroof in any of my cars, so that was a big selling point for me. Yeah, nice for summer cruising, and just nice in general. It's always cool having a little bit of natural light come through into the car, so yeah, big fan of that. Apart from that, yeah, it's all pretty much factory, for the most part at least. So still the factory stereo and everything. So these had what they call premium sound, so you get, I think it's a 7-speaker audio system. So you've got little tweeters up in the dash area. Obviously you've got your mids in the doors. You've got 2 mids in the rear as well. Come factory fitted with a subwoofer and an external amplifier as well. So it's all nice and hidden. And considering this is from the 90s, the sound is actually pretty reasonable. So yeah, it's pretty surprising. I thought half of the speakers would be missing the foam surrounds and there'd be crackling and all sorts, but it still sounds surprisingly good. This car in particular has done 262,000 Ks. So she's an old girl. She's definitely been around the block once or twice or a million times, whatever, but yeah, reasonably happy. I really wanted a Foxbody 50 Mustang. I can't actually see myself getting one, mainly because they're really hard to find locally, and trying to import a nice one, it's probably going to cost me a hell of a lot more than just buying an Aussie assembled 5-litre Ford. So yeah, here we are. This is what we got. So obviously this one's a 5-litre V8. So the baby 302 Windsor under there, pretty much all stock from what I can tell. For now at least, that will change very soon, so yeah, watch this space. But yeah, reasonably well maintained. I was actually surprised when I went and picked it up yesterday. There's actually a whole stack of all the service history of this car, invoices dating back to like 2003, just before it got imported from Australia to New Zealand. So this is not a New Zealand new model, this has actually been imported from Aussie. So yeah, this is quite cool to see all this stuff in the original Ford folder. It's even got a bloody cassette tape, man, like what the hell? Oh, it's actually an owner's guide, oh my god. So yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, obviously we got the sunroof. That's the only reason why I bought it, straight up. We got boot space for days. Like you could chuck bodies in there, man, like damn. CD stacker, factory sub mounted in there. I believe, if it's anything like the Fairmonts, factory fitted amp is in behind here, so it's all nice and concealed. All this extra LTD goodness. Massive rear garnish, sort of sweeps around the whole rear of the car. Love that sort of styling. It's also nice, it's got this big chrome spear on it as well. LTD badge, there's your keyhole, nice and hidden. Obviously the number plates around being all chrome as well, similar to the Fairlanes, but I reckon this just looks cooler. Obviously being a 5-litre V8, you need a massive exhaust, so they've put these two little pea shooters on here. And like seriously, they're like maybe, what? 1.5 inch each. Oh, it's not even proper twin, it's just split off the rear muffler. Oh, that's cool. What a waste of space. So yeah, we'll definitely get the exhaust done on this real quick. I've actually been pricing up all sorts of stuff before I even went and picked this car up. So yeah, should be some fun times ahead when we start fixing a few things and improving a few things with some basic upgrades. So yeah, the styling of the LTDs is actually really cool. A little bit extra, but LTD basically stands for Lincoln type designs, so there we go. That's why it's got all the chrome bits and pieces and all the little extra things that you probably don't necessarily need, but you do want if you want to be one of those upper class looking individuals, I'd say. Obviously you've got chrome trim for days on these, little chrome trim around the window frame. It's got 2 rear quarters. I love this sort of stuff. So obviously it's long wheelbase, a little bit longer than a standard Falcon or Fairmont. Chrome trim around the molds and all that. Don't mind the scratches and missing paint and dents and the fact that someone's tried to break into this. We'll tidy this all up at some stage. Obviously front end has got the cornering lights from factory. More or less the same front end as a Fairmont, just with the extra little lights. Beautiful chrome grille. LTD bonnet ornament. It's actually pretty buzzy because I never thought that actually said LTD, but there's the L, T in the midsection, and then the D is there. So yeah, pretty cool. I said the sunroof was a big selling point for me, which it is. The other big selling point for me was actually the wheels. I've actually been on the hunt for the LTD chrome wheels basically since I got my EL Fairmont gear. Couldn't find them for a long time, and then I eventually found the 15-inch DF LTD wheels, which were a little bit more common. On the DLs they actually had the 16-inch chrome wheels, so I've spent a long time looking for them, have not found a set in the country until I found this car. So yeah, pretty cool that it actually has the wheels. It's a full set of 5 as well, so you've got the spare that's matching. Just look at the chrome on these dogs, man. So much bling on the thing. God damn. And this particular LTD's finished in N9 navy blue, which is a beautiful colour, especially when it's well kept. This one's not that great, but it has had the front and rear bumpers resprayed, so it looks reasonably tidy. It needs a good polish. There's a lot of scratches and scuffs that could be cut back and tidied up a hell of a lot. I've always been a massive fan of Heritage Green myself when it comes to the E-Series Fords. This is a close second. Sparkling Burgundy's up there as well, but yeah, this N9 when it's under the sun, oof, pretty nice. Now, I bet you want to hear this baby purr, because it's a 5-litre V8. Listen to this. It's hard to tell if it's actually running sometimes. The power steering pump's making more noise than the exhaust. But we'll sort that eventually. Disgusting. 5 litres should sound amazing. That is terrible. So yeah, we will fix it. So yeah, that's a little bit about this car that I've just purchased. It's a big old tank of a thing, so I've got to free up some space in the driveway now to fit this bad bitch in. So yeah, we will be investigating options, I'll say. In terms of further plans for this, definitely exhaust. I've got a set of GT style shorty headers sitting in the garage, actually on my spare 302, so I'll probably fit those up, delete the cats, probably a twin 2¼ inch exhaust all the way through. Want to keep it relatively torquey, and I'm not really going to go all out with mods on the engine and whatnot. I would like to upgrade to the Explorer intake manifold off the AU. I've actually got one conveniently sitting outside in a box right now, so it's ready to go on. I'll probably go with the 65mm throttle body. I've got a BBK 65mm throttle body sitting on the shelf as well. I've actually got more 5-litre parts sitting on the shelf than I do 6-cylinder parts, so yeah, I've got a whole parts catalogue I can chuck at this thing. So yeah, that'll probably be it for the engine. Suspension wise, I would like to lower it a little bit. I don't want to go crazy with it. Say probably super low height. Still want to keep it relatively practical as well, because it's probably going to be the weekend cruiser for the most part. I'm getting too old for slammed out cars and obnoxiously loud cars, so it's a nice change of pace to just jump in something that's nice and comfortable, not too loud, not too annoying. It's just a nice cruiser. So yeah, I would like to lower it a little bit, so I'll probably do springs, shocks. The rear end of this actually should have the aired suspension from memory, self-leveling suspension at least. That's all been ripped out according to the receipts that I've got in that little folder, so that's a good thing in my opinion, because the aired system in this was really bad apparently. Well, not really bad, it just had I'll say quite a few issues with the compressor, from what I remember hearing at least. I don't know, but it's good that that's all been removed. So they've chucked just general springs and shocks in the rear. It's definitely got lower springs in the rear. I don't want to say super low, but probably low springs, because it's still quite high. I'd say it's probably close to XR height if I could guess. Other than that, just yeah, keep it pretty OG really. Oh, how did I forget? White walls on everything, man. Stock rims that are chrome, white walls straight away. So definitely that's on the cards. I want to say probably in the next couple of weeks, if not maybe next week if I can get it booked in. So I'll definitely have it yeah, getting sorted really quickly. I would love to get this thing looking the part, so I can actually spend some time driving it out on the roads and yeah, enjoying it for what it was intended to be used for, and that's weekend cruising. So yeah, that should look pretty sweet when it's done. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. I wanted to keep this one sort of short and sweet. Massive thanks to the subscribers. We've we've basically hit over 1,400 subscribers now on the channel, so that combined with the amount of view hours that I've been getting in, especially on the last video of the EF Turbo, yeah, that means a lot. That means the channel's finally monetized now, so we'll be able to earn about 12 cents a week. But yeah, should be good, should be good. It's a bit of motivation to actually keep trucking along with this channel. So yeah, I'll definitely have some more content on this car. I'll definitely have some more content on my other cars. There's probably going to be some content on one of my cars that I've got to get rid of. So yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully there'll be some good shit coming up on the channel. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. Appreciate the support. Until next time, cheer.